It is 11:56 p.m. for Friday, August 22nd. I had a little party today my parents had a party. I was just kind of here. The charcuterie board was amazing. I'm not disappointed in the cheese selection, but I am disappointed in the fact that they didn't have brie, because I love brie, especially in a charcuterie board. Because honey, brie, and a cracker or good bread. They had like this good bread that was like Asiago cheese on top. Just put some honeycomb on there, put that brie, and it would have that buttery, the salty from the cheese, and the sweet from the honey, and it would have been perfect. But they didn't, which was a little unfortunate, because I really love that buttery kind of notes. But it was good, really good. The other thing I did today was I finished Ori and the Will of the Wisps. And before I give my thoughts, Ori and the Blind Forest was a better game. But Ori and the Will of the Wisp, technically, it had better animations. There were some weird stuttering things, and I kind of like the stylistic choice of it being all sprite-based instead of a 3D model in Ori and the Blind Forest. And also, the combat, so much more fun in Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Having the different options to fight, it was so much fun. I mean, the badges were fun, but I kind of just found what I wanted to have and just went off it. But it was fun. The boss fights were really fun. Exploration was pretty much the same. But the story was it was still great, and the ending was amazing. But it was I was just kind of going through it. But Ori and the Blind Forest, that story was so good because it was simple, but it also felt so natural. Like the story progression with the villains and the people around and seeing everybody being affected by the forest and how it caused harm to everybody and them trying to fix it was really good. But it was still an amazing game. It was just like some of the progression of movement felt kind of lackluster compared to the last one, because that the orb to the jump off mechanic was so much fun in the first game that I felt like I could cheat my way around different levels. But this game, it felt a little bit more restricted, which is fine. But for a Metroidvania, having the freedom of just going wherever I want to because I had the skill to do so was really, really fun. But pretty much that's the only thing. It was a beautiful game. I just think some of the exploration and movement was more fun in the first game. And for a Metroidvania, that's kind of what I want. But the combat felt so good and the boss fights were really, really fun. And I mean, like, other than that, well, the one thing I really disliked is that you couldn't fight in the water. That was the only thing that was really annoying. But yeah, it was a great game. And it did take 11 hours to beat, so 2 hours longer. But there was a good 45 minutes of me just farming for light orbs because I needed to finish all the upgrades to get 100%. But still, really, really fun. And that's pretty much it. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a hike. Hopefully my back and my knees survive. And yeah, that'll be it. Be fun. Then I'm going to go have a dinner with my grandparents before. It'll be the last dinner we have before we all go off to college again. And then tomorrow will be my final week. Be packing, doing a bunch of other things, getting prepared. And yeah, so short time left for summer.